Welcome to In the Area. This is my show.
I'm aware.
Yeah. You are? You heard of me?
Here and there. I didn't even know Pink Panthers had photo cards.
Made this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's real as fuck.
I got it when I saw her live. I saw her live too.
I was supposed to go to that.
But you didn't.
Did not.
Just
You know
like
who
you
else is
didn't
getting
go to
photo
something
cards?
else recently.
Well,
that's an off-camera conversation, I guess. But
shout out Govball.
shout out GovBall. I got some really fun content out of that. I met some really cool people. Alone in New York, alone.
I would have loved to have made it. I would have loved to seen Jenny, Cat's Eye, Baby Keem, but sometimes Rebel Natty got to put Rebel Natty first. But hey,
Baby
they had a
Keem,
good time, and
I'm
y'all
chosen,
saw it.
You know,
Y'all saw it.
y'all saw it. Peep the other video. It's on the channel. But this is In the Area. We're done with GovBall. So who's Rebel Natty?
As a person, as an artist,
As an entity.
I like that. To put it simply, just, I don't have a set scheme of things, a set plan, just having a good time, doing what I love, which is making music and having fun.
What made you love making music? Is there someone that made you realize it, or did you come to that like on your own?
I mean, I always credit my older brother for my discovery of music. He gave me that first iPod when I was real young. And he didn't put just regular, I was kind of about music in general before. Like as a little kid, I like Michael Jackson, but I only really knew R&B because that's all my R&B and rap because that's what my parents listened to. But my brother put me on in 2010. He had Skrillex on my shit. He had random artists I would have never discovered if it wasn't for him. NSYNC, shit that I would have never found out about because I was in the wrong era, wrong genre. But he got me listening to a little bit of everything, and I think a little bit of everything is what ended up inspiring me overall. So I credit him for that. But actually wanted to make my own. I just always wanted to do something. Acting, music, whatever.
Just something creative.
Yeah. And then in 5th grade, I had to actually write a song for a talent show I did with Breslin. And the verse came to me. Shout out B5. The verse came to me pretty quickly, and I realized it wasn't that hard to do, at least for my age. And since then, I kind of just fell in love with it.
Talking about Breslin, back to 5th grade. That's kind of crazy. I actually didn't know it was that deep. I'm not gonna lie.
Breslin?
Yeah.
Way back.
Way back. Shout out 5, man.
Shout out 5. Oh yeah.
But talking about Breslin, when looking back at your career, something that you can't ignore is Apollo 03, right? What does it mean to make music as a collective with the guys? What does collaboration bring to the table when it comes to your own creative direction?
Collaboration is my favorite part of making music, I think. Apologies for the relocation interruption. We weren't really fully locked in on the last clip. Some very careless
PC showing.
people of European descent have come in and infiltrated our spot. Don't fuck with white people. I like Jump.
How did Jump go?
Bump, 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 bump. We both got Geo right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a sign of respect.
We both rocking.
You really don't get a better K-pop idol than Geo.
Really?
Professionalism. She's been in the industry since she was a kid.
Is that a good thing?
Stage presence. I hope. I hope. We're talking about collaboration. Yeah. So collaboration is my favorite part of making music. I don't really set my goals based off of numbers, I have to reach this set of number to consider it an accomplishment. I just like to get more opportunities to collaborate with people that I want to collaborate with. I'm big on meeting people and having features. I don't think there's anything wrong with features like some artists do. I try to have as many of them as possible. So yeah, Apollo in high school, it seemed like the most logical thing to do was to get everybody I knew who was a creative that took it seriously and put them in the same group and make them work. Sounds controlling, but like
Yeah,
not in a controlling
it's
way.
not in a controlling way.
They
It
all
does kind of
consented.
sound like when you put the Minecraft villagers in the dungeon and make them breed. You know what I mean? But
We didn't breed. It was just my very first actual studio session. There was like 8 people in there, and only 4 of us rapped, and those 4 were Apollo. Shout out Grabba, shout out Breslin, shout out Makai, Kid Kai when he was rapping. We went in there, we made our songs. They were produced and recorded in the same day, and after that, we all went our own directions with it. And I think to this day, all of us, we've all have multiple projects to our name. Quality's only gone up, and soon we're going to try to get back out there and make as a group again. But for now, I think Apollo was a great foundation for us to learn from each other while we were together, and then go our own solo careers.
touching back on like something that you said earlier in that answer, was actually kind of leading into my next question. Was like progress. I know you said you don't really pay attention to the numbers. You just take every collaborative experience that you can get. But as an artist, like how do you track progress?
I definitely do pay attention to numbers. Just I don't set my goals around it. Like I won't say like I need to hit 1 million views on this or it's not good. I'd rather, what I was trying to say in the last answer was I'd rather get a feature that I've been wanting for a long time than just reach a number. I'd rather build the network than the actual statistics. But tracking my progress, it is numbers. It is seeing how many people actually like it. For me, it's kind of hard because a lot of my friends obviously listen to my music, and when they say, when they let me know it's good and everything, cool. But when I hear from people that I don't talk to or don't know, that's when I know I really like cook some shit up. Or people that just wouldn't typically say like, oh, like I just heard your last song, bro, this shit's good, this shit's crazy. When I hear from people that are kind of outside of that circle, that's when it's like, all right, I'm doing something with, a bigger impact. And then like when people at my job started, I was just telling the last podcast I was on last week, when people at my job started playing my music in their regular playlist, like that we just listened to while we were working, that's when I'm like, okay, like there's some impact there. It's not just a song for people in my community to hear, but there's some outreach to it. Free Danielle. Free Danielle.
How are you liking the grass so far?
I haven't stopped thinking about it.
I see that now since we've gotten to the grass, you haven't looked at me once. Is it because we're laying down?
Yeah. It's some disdain too. Somebody gonna open their Instagram when this is uploaded, and the first thing they're gonna see is 2 niggas in the grass laid out, idolizer posed,
And I think
shooting the shit.
the fact that that would be a problem with some people is a problem.
I think that says a lot about them.
This is a lot about them, right?
Clock
'Cause
it. Naruto and Sasuke dated. I don't know if you've seen how them niggas get down. It ain't. There's deeper. It's a bit of a heated rivalry.
Need a rivalry. You watch that?
No.
Do you want to switch lows?
I feel like it's real.
Kick your feet up, both of them. Look comfortable.
I'm not comfortable, nigga. I don't fuck with white people. I don't see any of them in my circle, nigga.
You think my documentary is gonna be good?
Giving you a track record?
When you're looking at the current climate of like Bay Area music, right?
Yep.
Like, what do you see? Where do you see yourself? How do you, or do you, like, differ from everyone else that's trying to like kind of achieve the same goal?
I wouldn't say that I differ. I think it's kind of, what's the word? Kind of egotistical to be like nobody from where I'm from is doing it like me, especially being from the Bay.
Yeah.
I love the Bay. I love being from the Bay, and that's like probably the thing that I think the thing I'm proudest of in my entire life is where I come from, because I can't think of anywhere better to be despite all the bullshit. And our music scene is all over the place and has global impact. So I think of it as an honor to be like, yeah, this is where I come from. This is the climate of all the artists around me, and none of us are really doing it the same. I kind of like that uniqueness, but that still we have one big thing that unifies us.
And that is being from here.
I'd rather be right now at the point of the career that I'm on right now. I'm chasing notoriety in the Bay Area more than anywhere else in the world.
As an artist, how do you deal with failure?
Define failure.
Failure in a sense, like
Like
when
things not
something doesn't meet the expectations that you set.
that I set. So like my personal failure.
Yeah.
Shit. For me, I always think about the next project. I've kind of come to like the very logical sense that things don't always go in terms of numbers how I want because I don't do a lot of marketing after release. But that's more of a personal note on my own, what I can do to improve than an actual failure thing. It's just like, song's out. It's not going to be any more released anytime later, so I can promote them whenever. But yeah, I'd say in terms of a logical sense that, but if not, if it's like a show where I didn't really like the crowd that much, I just try to just take mental notes for the next time I'm on stage. Like, how can I get the crowd more engaged? Before I dropped Rebel Season 2, I was always thinking about how I can make more audience-friendly things or more performing-friendly songs. So that way I'm more of an entertainer and performer than just a rapper, just standing in front of them, literally just reciting my lyrics. So just always keeping track of moments that make me feel like I'm not meeting or exceeding my expectations and trying to work on them after.
Got you. And like, speaking for more than just yourself here, like for all upcoming artists, do you think failure, although it's such a negative word, right? Do you think it should be looked at in like a negative connotation?
I think you should look at it both ways. I think only looking at it negative is dangerous, and only looking at it positive is dangerous. Because obviously your goal wasn't to fail. Your reason why you failed is because you had a goal in the first place. So I'd say some things you just got to take to the chin. Don't wallow or like wait in your failure. Like, oh, I fucked that up. Maybe this isn't for me. Oh, I fucked it up. I don't want to try again. But literally just keep the positives in mind. Know that as an artist, we're not doctors. Hopefully nobody died during your creative endeavor. You didn't and no risk was that bad. It's just you're your biggest critic. So take it however you want. Be as critical on yourself as you want, but just keep creating. That's all you can do.
You edited that shit out.